CNN Student News. I'm Ellen Lavarando.
And I'm Janelle Terry. We've got lots of interesting stories in story for you today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
For the first time in its 32-year history, the Berkeley Public School Fund reached $1 million in annual funding on June 2nd.
Since its founding, the organization has collected over $13 million for the Berkeley Unified School District.
Wow, that's impressive.
It sure is, Ellen, and it benefits over 10,000 students and provides classroom grants for over 300 teachers.
The fund supports STEM programs as well as those in the arts.
It sounds like a phenomenal organization, Ellen.
Thanks, Janelle.
Next in our program is a recent proposal to change the 9th grade curriculum at Berkeley High School.
After receiving hundreds of complaints regarding a lack of knowledge prior to choosing a small school at Berkeley High, as well as concerns about diversity, the administration has proposed a plan to better educate young students about their options to eliminate these issues.
This proposal would eliminate small schools in 9th grade and instead create 9 houses, each with the same curriculum.
Each house's demographic would be congruent with that of Berkeley High. The school would base each house's diversity on an ASI index, a scale that assigns students numbers based on their socioeconomic background and academic resources. Teachers use this data to give more support to students with greater need.
Next up, we're going to hear from BIHS seniors about their thoughts on dress codes at school. Take it away, Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren, reporting from Berkeley High School, and I'm going to be interviewing 3 BIHS seniors about their thoughts on a dress code. Do you think there's such a thing as appropriate dress code for school, and if so, what would that look like?
I don't think there should be any restrictions, but in the best interest for class time, I think that it is important to sort of dress in a way that sort of promotes your own academic learning. It shouldn't be about other people, other people shouldn't determine what's appropriate or not. You should be able to determine that through your own self, and yeah, that's the extent of it.
I mean, I feel like there is some line that is appropriate, don't come in your underwear. I don't know, because I feel like school is a semi-professional environment. You don't have to dress professionally, you just can't be really naked or almost naked.
Yeah, I think that it's really inappropriate when you have your butt out in class and a lot of cleavage, and for guys when their pants are really low and you can see their butts too, and maybe some skin in their front area. I think that's kind of inappropriate, but other than that, you just want to be really professional and wear stuff that isn't going to be distracting in the classroom.
Okay, great. Do you think BHS should have a dress code?
I feel like it would be kind of pointless. I don't think it would, if people bothered to pass one, no one would follow it.
There should be consideration for gender equality. For example, there's certain parts that are much more stigmatized on women than there are on men, and that can be really seen in Rally Day pictures and stuff like that. And the adherence to the dress code is never the same across both genders, and if there is one, then you should not target one specific gender over another.
Okay, great.
I think that the general dress code should be appropriate where that is somewhat professional depending on what you're doing that day, but I think it's not a great idea to have a very strict dress code that will feel restricting to a lot of people.
Wow, we got quite an array of opinions on dress code.
Oh, did I see you there? We sure did, Lauren.
Next, we'll hear from Jessica about the Berkeley bubble.
As the end of the school year approaches, the class of 2015 is embarking on new chapters in their lives. For many people, this means leaving the nest and flying off to new cities, states, and countries. One of the many things that these students will have to adjust to after leaving Berkeley is stepping outside of the liberal Berkeley bubble and experiencing new ideas and opinions about the world around them. We're going to interview some Berkeley residents on their opinions of the Berkeley bubble. So tell me, what does the Berkeley bubble mean to you?
It means living in a place that's really liberal and kind of having a skewed sense of people's ideas and politics because everyone around here is pretty liberal.
Diversity. It's a cool bubble. And the ease with which it was for me to join this wonderful group of interracial families with our institutions of adopted children.
Well, those were some enlightening interviews. Follow me as we go find our next interview subject. Can you describe the Berkeley bubble for me?
I moved out to the East Bay about 3 years ago from Wisconsin, where I went to school at a liberal bubble in Madison. And then coming out here, it kind of had the same vibe where it's a college town, there's a lot of liberal professors and liberal students, and it has a lot of feel to like Madison to me.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm with Janelle's mom, Ellen, who came to the United States 29 years ago, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her experience. So, what first drew you to California?
I came to California after I split with my husband in Switzerland because my ex-sister-in-law lived in Berkeley, and I came to visit her 2 or 3 times before, and I really liked it. And I could imagine staying here and establishing myself here.
Okay. And what drew you to Berkeley specifically?
I like the diversity, I like the openness, and I like the sometimes crazy people. Crazy as well as in their looks, as well as in their minds. But it's a challenge, and it's just very unconventional, and I like that.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your daughter going away to college?
Sad,
Yeah.
but very happy because she got to get to the college of her choice, and I'm very happy that she's close by.
Yeah.
Even though I know that she might not visit a lot, depending on her schedule and the friends she's going to be finding there. But it's good to know that she's close.
Great. Okay. Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You know cats and mice don't get along, but we've never seen something like this.
On Thursday, June 4th, in New York City's Times Square, there was a brouhaha between a cat and a rather aggressive mouse.
2 women dressed up as Minnie Mouse and Hello Kitty got in a brawl, and I'm sure there's scratches, scarred children all across the city. Now that's random! Wow, some of those stories were unbelievable.
Although Berkeley is not affordable, people find it adoptable.
Berkeley is quite admirable because of its amiable and agreeable citizens.
Some of these puns weren't bearable, but hopefully they're forgivable.
We here at CNN Student News are bubbling over with knowledge, so make sure to check back in tomorrow to learn more about your country and community.
Signing off, I'm Ellen Laverondo.
Wait, I'm Ellen Laverondo.
Okay, good.